So ang una nating pag-uusapan for today class is yung tinatawag nating concrete cover or yung ating clear cover for our concrete members like slab, beams, columns, footings, etc. Okay, so listen carefully kasi yung ating concrete cover dito magagamit natin from prelim to finals. So, parang basic siya in designing. Dapat alam mo yung clear cover. So, unahin po natin yung ating first row. So, concrete exposure, member, reinforcement, specified cover. So, first one po, kapag yung member natin is cast against and permanently in contact with ground, ibig sabihin, ayun, nasa ground siya palagi. Literal, no? So, for example, the best example for this one is footing. Diba? Ang footing, nasa ilalim talaga yan ng ating ground. Sana yung footing nilupad, no? So, this is our footing. Pasensya na po sa drawing. Ayan. So, first is footing. Yung footing yung palaging in contact with our ground. So, for example, syempre, footing, meron po tayong distance. Ayan. This is our natural ano ba yan? Natural grade line. Hindi ko kasi siya masulatan, class. Pag nasa taas na part. Tuloy na lang. Ayan, ito yung natural grade line natin. So, ibig sabihin natural grade line, yan yung default na lupa na grade line. Hindi yung tinatambakan mo or yung tambak na lupa, yung natural talaga. So, footing is always in contact with ground. Footing. So, pag tinawag po nating clear cover, so for example, meron tayong footing, syempre meron tayong rebars. Yan. Then, may top tayo na rebars, meron tayong bottom rebars. Yan. So again, yung tinatawag po nating clear cover is from the outermost part of our footing papunta sa ating rebar. Outer face of our rebar. So, sabi dito, all members, pero mostly naman na nasa ground is footing. And yung slab sa ilalim, no? Ground floor slab. So, 75 millimeters po daw dapat yung kanyang concrete cover. Okay ba? Okay. So, lahat ng members and lahat ng reinforcement, malaki man yan or maliit na reinforcement, 75 mm. Next, proceed po tayo na category. This is exposed to weather or in contact with ground. So, okay natin, exposed to weather. Then sabi all. So, ibig sabihin si footing, tapos na tayo. So, si beam, si column, and slab. So, unahin natin pag-draw si beam. For example, meron tayong beam dyan. Then, meron tayong rebars. For example, yung ating minimum numbers of rebar based on NSCP is 4. 2 sa taas, 2 sa ilalim. Then, for example, meron tayong stirrups. Yung stirrups is yung pinupulupot po natin sa ating rebar para hindi siya gumalaw and for our shear. Ayun. So, next, sabi niya, exposed to weather, all. So, first beam po muna tayo, beam. So, kapag sa beam, sabi niya if yung bakal po natin, this is our concrete cover, outermost part of our beam papunta sa ating stirrups, or yung ating reinforcing bar, same din dito, ayan, reinforcing bar, these are clear cover. Okay, so sabi dito, if our diameter of bar is 20 mm, papuntang 58 millimeters, ang concrete or clear cover po daw natin is 50 millimeters. Ayan. Pero kapag yung beam natin, ang ginamit po na bakal, again na, ang concrete cover is papunta sa ating bakal mismo. Hindi po sa stirrups. Would just like to correct myself. So, pag diameter ng bar po natin is 16 millimeters pababa. Ayan. So, 16, we have 12, 10. Ang liit naman ng 10, no? Na pang beam. Marang pang kurakot, no? So, pag 16 pababa, concrete cover po natin or clear cover is 40 millimeters. Ayan, same din po siya kay column. So, ang beam, ang pinaka-effective po ng shape ng beam is rectangular. Pero kapag kay column tayo, ang pinakamagandang shape is square. So, column, yan, lagyan natin ng lateral ties. So, common mistake, pag sinabing beam, yung nakapulupot po, ang tawag is stirrups. Kapag kay column, yung nakapulupot po, ang tawag is lateral ties. So, sa column, this is our concrete cover or clear cover from the outermost face of our column papunta sa ating rebars. So, pwede din ganito. Ayan, papunta sa kanya. Clear cover. So, etong pinagsasabi ko po kanina, applicable po siya sa ating beam, column, and for our slab. O, syempre, drawing puntag slab. So, alam naman natin yung slab, no? Ayan. Ayan, slab. So, for example, meron tayong main bars. Sa ilalim po ng main bars is meron tayong temperature bar for our slab. So, from our outermost part of our slab, papunta sa ating bars. Ang concrete cover po natin is same pa rin. 20 to 58, 50 mm. 16 mm pababa is 20 mm. 40 mm. Ayan. Next and last category. So, not exposed to weather or in contact with ground. Okay? So, slabs, joist, and walls. So, dito, kumbaga, ang highlight lang po natin is for slab. Sige natin. Not exposed to weather. Itong tatlo is slab. Kung exposed to weather yan, dito is not exposed to weather. Ayan. And this is just applicable kay ano ba yan? Ayan, sa baba na lang, no? So, eto, diameter ng bar. Kapag yung diameter ng bar is 40 mm hanggang kay 58 mm, ang gagamitin po nating concrete cover is 40. Alam naman ninyong not exposed to weather, no? Ibig sabihin, hindi na uulanan. For example, sa bahay ninyo, yung slab or beam, or for example, yung slab sa roof deck, maulanan, exposed to weather. Or yung slab sa second floor ninyo, yung may na siya atop, diba? It is not exposed to weather. So, 40 mm na siya. Depende sa bakal din. So, not exposed to weather is 40 mm. Kapag 40 mm to 58 mm yung ating bars. Then, kapag lesser than 38 mm, or 36 mm, yung concrete cover po natin sa slab is 20 mm lang po. Yan na, this is just applicable kay slab. Ayan, last one. How about yung not exposed to weather ni beam and column? Sabi niya, lahat ng bars po kapag kay beam or column na not exposed to weather is 40 millimeters. Ayun. Beam and column. Ayan. So, screenshot po. And then, send ko naman dito sa GP natin pagkatapos. So, we will be using that information from prelim to finals.